Let's do it then. I think this is like, it's either like a distant sequel or a distant prequel to the original Deus Ex, I think. Like, I think the story of this game has essentially nothing to do with the first game, though I might be wrong about that.
The infusion lab?
Evacuated.
Trainees?
Gave the order myself.
What did you tell them?
I told them to run.
That's all they need to hear until we reach Seattle.
Agreed.
Anything new on the terrorist?
He's in the city. No ID yet. Unclear whether we're the target.
An academic distinction if he really has a nanite detonator.
Like, I feel like this is a lot more cyber than the first game, right? Like, look how cyber everything is. They've even got, like, futuristic stoplights. And now this guy's doing some kind of goo thing.
Let's go. Move.
I think was this intro cutscene like a trailer on a previous game that we played? I feel like I've seen this. Oh man. I feel like if you're riding the elevator up and then the counterweight of the elevator gets gooed, what?
Jesus.
I guess she's just augmented or whatever. She jumped up there, but like I think the counterweight going into the goo would make the elevator stop.
What do they already know about the Seattle facility?
We have other options.
We aren't equipped to fight a war.
We're going to change the terms of
A0.
It's our war.
Good old days had games like Chronicles of Riddick and Deus Ex.
We have the cells of human bodies.
I mean, the Chronicles of Riddick was a pretty good game.
Visible war.
I don't really think I got that much out of the character of Riddick compared to like what Vin Diesel sees in it. Like what Riddick the guy was just kind of like, I like breaking out of prison. Sorry, my voice doesn't go very low, but he was just sort of like that, and then that was it. Like he didn't, like he just wasn't that good. I don't know. Anyway, it defaulted to her, right? I guess we should go with the default. Even though the default is not the guy on the box art, maybe it picks at random. No, you are not. Well, Jensen is a third game thing. He's a human revolution invention. In the first game, you play as JC Denton. And we're not playing as him either.
Welcome, Alex. I see that you're awake.
Just trying to sleep off the chopper ride. What happened? The guards practically dragged me to the roof.
Let me introduce myself. Layla Nassif, director of the Tarsus Academy here in Seattle.
I've been moved to Seattle? What about
I am Alex D. Maybe the D is Denton. Like a distant relative of JC.
Just in time.
No one told me anything about an attack. How
Yeah,
bad
the
is it?
goo terrorists struck in Chicago.
Don't want all the details in one dose. Trust me. First, pick up your map to the facility. It's stored in a data cube inside the chest.
What?
Then I'll unlock your door and tell you what I can about the disaster.
What was that noise?
Nothing to be concerned about. You have your assignment, Alex.
Yeah, this kind of seems like it runs like garbage. X opens your inventory screen. Use the inventory screen to read descriptions, do stuff, move them to slots. An item is selected, press A to equip it. You can move it to the tool belt on the left side of the interface. Move an item by highlighting it. Yeah, okay. Can I have the basketball? Right trigger to throw. Press the white button to access the map. This is the data vault, and the map is here. That's not that helpful. I can't see where I am on the map.
I'd like you to come downstairs and meet
It's
the
not
other
like a live
trainees.
map.
Billy Adams, you know from Chicago. Check in with her in apartment 454 on your way down.
Oh, this game runs like shit, dog. Why? You figure if their goal was to make a console game, I know why. Look at this real-time lighting. Very fancy. But like, this isn't even, we're just in the first room in the game. The lighting is fancy.
Until our security assessment changes, Tarsus will be operating as a closed campus. Please remain in the main complex.
Yeah, if I just, it's definitely a rendering issue because if I just look at this wall, then the frame rate is good. It's when you look down like a hallway or at any kind of complex scene.
Trainees, self-study will last only until the top
And yeah, Zero, we are working on it. Yeah, SafeC posted it, but it is a work in progress. I've got like GameCube thing up through like 25 uploaded right now. And actually there are a few pieces missing because
until our security assessment
the VODs were corrupted when I tried downloading them, so I have to fix that at some point.
What's going on? I saw one of your troopers killed.
All part of SSC duties. I can't.
But the goal is to get literally everything uploaded to that YouTube channel.
No comment. I saw a man die.
Move along. I know
And
you-
everything is downloaded. At least all of GameCube thing is
I've got
downloaded.
just as much time
So,
as you do, if not more. Why don't you let me help out?
like, once Twitch nukes everything, we're basically fine. We've taken care of the time-sensitive part.
Until our security assessment changes, Tarsus will be operating as a closed campus. Please remain in the main complex.
Where do they want me to use intercom to contact Billy Adams?
Yeah, who's there?
It's me, Alex.
Finally. It's about time you woke up. Come on in. We've got to talk about what's been going on around here.
Attention
I take it you heard the disturbance.
Any idea what's going on around here?
That does not include obsolete speedruns. I don't have that stuff.
Killed in the hallway.
I tried to get answers out
I
of Alex,
am,
but all
I'm
she
probably
gave me
gonna try to
was
get some of that stuff though,
It's
cause
Tuesday,
I,
101 if you need
since
it.
I've started
I don't know what's going on,
uploading,
but it's clear we're not safe. We
oh
don't know
wait,
anyone
it's
here, so
28901.
back.
The code to something is 28901. I actually have to like pay attention to this game. This is a game that actually requires some attention.
Coming?
No, not yet. I've got things to do.
Tarsus assault report to Dr. Nassif. No, not your bad. You're fine, Zero. But,
last only until the top of the hour.
what was I about to say? Yeah, now that I've started downloading a bunch of stuff. I've started, like, deleting things as I upload it, and as the upload completes and is good and things. So I've got some space. I've got free space now, so I might start downloading some, like, old speedruns and stuff.
Hi, this is Clara. Sorry I'm not in my quarters right now. I'm probably on the lower level for training.
Yeah, how do I... Key code acquired. Oh, here we go. Since I've already got the key code, I don't need to type it in or whatever.
Attention trainees, self-study will last only until the top of the hour.
Yeah, well, they're gonna delete everything. Pretty much the entire like history of my entire channel is gonna get deleted. So, um, yeah, the old obsolete speedruns are low priority, but it'd be maybe nice to have as many of them as I can. Definitely there are certain runs that I like have to go get. Like first ever run I did of whatever game, or I think there are even one or two highlights out there that are like the only run I ever did of some game, and it's like, well, definitely need that. Compass at the top of the screen, useful in finding your way through the world, okay. What? Dr. Nassif is gonna be in there.
I know what you must be thinking. Don't worry, this won't be a repeat of Chicago.
The facility's under attack. By who?
No one, just an isolated incident. Listen, we want the trainees to stay in the rec area. You'll be safe down here.
Doctor, we have a code yellow.
Hello, Stan. Are you sure?
One of the guards turned up dead.
I'll be right there. You'd better introduce yourself to the others. Clara's just down the hall and Leo's running laps around the track.
What's going on? I have a right to know if I'm in danger.
You'll be safe in the rec area. Go, Alex. I don't have time to debrief every one of the trainees.
Hello there, you must be Alex. I'm Clara Sparks.
Hi. What's going on? It looks like this facility is under attack.
Probably just more demolition. That's Upper Seattle, you know, always growing. We hear it all the time. Hey, you must be overwhelmed. I mean, Chicago, the whole city. Was your family from there?
My foster parents.
Your parents?
This
Oh,
is like a weird
terrible.
intro. The entire building is just
I
shaking.
can do anything to make you feel more at home. Let me know.
So, they let the Chicago transfers out of their cages.
Leo Jankowski. Unfortunate name for this game, Leo Jankowski.
I just talked to Dr. Nassif. Know anything about a code yellow emergency? A security guard has been murdered.
Would I be running if there was an emergency? Me? You never heard the name Leo Jankowski in Chicago?
You gonna actually say that line, or... Hello?
Sorry.
I'm the one with
That
the
one,
numbers
it just kind of got stuck there.
They didn't tell you this? Why would they keep it a secret?
Ever heard the name Alex D? They told me the same thing.
What? Really?
Just kidding. Listen, I'm serious. You didn't hear the explosions? I saw a guard killed right in front of me on the apartment level.
Probably
did.
Staged. A test for the new transfers. They rewrote the exercises because of my performance. If there was trouble, they'd notify me immediately.
The guard was dead, I'm sure of it.
Better look again. They did the same thing to me during summer recon. I got a perfect score because I kept my cool.
Sounds like you're in this for the adventure.
Why'd you sign up? Money?
My foster parents enrolled me at a Tarsus middle school. I never thought about it much.
An orphan? You were pretty pampered for an orphan. Why not be a banker or something?
I grew up in old Chicago, not some cozy enclave. My parents made it clear I was gonna have to make it on my own. When I got picked for the covert ops program, I figured what the hell.
What the hell? What kind of assignment do you expect with that attitude?
A risky one, with a big salary.
Let me finish my run.
Facility is under attack. Alex, please get the med kit and the multi-tools from your equipment locker next to the basketball court.
Next to the basketball court.
Transmitting the sub-key ID to your data vault right now. More details.
Soda machine. Ooh, fancy soda machine. Someone call the vending machines in video games guy. This is an interesting one.
Dr. Nassif, please report to A17. Dr. Nassif, please report to A17.
I hope someone doesn't try to goo the facility.
Red alert. There has been a severe security breach.
Dr. Nassif, please report to A17.
Didn't they call this a locker room? Oh, here we go. When you focus on a door or container, determine if the object is locked and how much damage the object can take before it is destroyed. The leftmost indicator is the strength of the object. If no indicator is displayed, the object cannot be destroyed. The lock strength. The number of lock icons corresponds to the number of multi-tools necessary to open it. Okay. You have just acquired a weapon and ammo. Equip the weapon, highlight it in the tool belt, and press A to unequip a weapon. Highlight an equipped weapon. God, you couldn't just give me like a wheel. When you equip a ranged weapon, the ammo counter will appear in the lower left section on the screen interface. The counter, blah blah blah. That just, yeah, there's numbers.
Terrorists seem to belong to the Order, religious fanatics. Their exact objective is unclear. All trainees will evacuate the facility immediately. Use the elevator in my office.
So there's one lock and there's... Oh, well, hang on, that just like... What do I even have? So I have 2 multi-tools right now. So I could use a multi-tool to get in there and get whatever that is. I think I don't care, though.
We've got trouble. I spotted a seeker coming our way. Look, there's no reason for me to drag a trainee into a firefight. Why don't you try to slip out before I start shooting?
Sounds like a good way to become a target.
Not if you're careful. Just stick to the shadows, crouch, and move slowly. You'll come through just fine.
Okay, I'll get out without being seen.
Good luck. I'll hold fire as long as I can.
Warning, autonomous security systems have been compromised.
You're harder to see and hear while crouching. Left thumbstick to stand up, walking slowly, or crouch walking. Footsteps will be heard, attempting to go unnoticed. Don't walk on loud surfaces. The cloak and move silently biomods can improve your stealth among organic enemies. Thermal masking makes you invisible to bots and cameras. Ugh. Oh, that was a guard. Okay. I think that's the bad guy. Oh, okay. He saw me immediately. He saw me immediately.
Lily, what are you doing? We all got the same orders. Get out of the facility through Nassif's office.
Forget that. How do you know they won't just cut us loose, given all this trouble at their facilities? Grab what you can now. Get your biomods installed. Tarsus owes us that much. I got mine, and they're worth the trouble.
How? The facility's being locked down and evacuated.
Go back to your apartment. You'll be able to get to the biomod lab through a breach the Order made in the residential area.
Wait, do you know what's going on?
The Order contacted me in Chicago and told me how to uncover Tarsus's treachery. We're not trainees, we're test subjects. Finding out I've been used like that, I don't feel so bad about disobeying orders.
But where does the Order fit into all of this? I thought they were a world church, not private investigators. I need to know more before I start making decisions.
The Order believes in natural balance, and they see Tarsus's operations as a violation of that. It's impossible to live a balanced life if your actions are secretly manipulated by a lab with its own agenda. Now you have a chance to see the real Tarsus. Explore the facility, starting with your apartment.
Alright.
Security systems have been compromised.
Yes, this is a bit rough so far. This is not great. I think I was probably walking too fast, and that's why I got seen. Even though I did crouch, I was probably still moving too fast.
If you want to avoid confrontations in the hall, you could crawl through a vent shaft I found earlier. It connects Clara's and Leo's apartments. Enter the apartment on your immediate left to get to it.
Our seekers are securing the building.
Hey, what's the idea?
Programmed your security systems
Never
to
thought I'd see
neutralize
people dumb.
threats.
There's a seeker down there. I guess I gotta take him down.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Cover me when I charge him? I mean, I can handle it by myself. It's just that in training, we always had backup.
Yeah, that could be why.
Sure, I've got your back.
All right, let's go.
Reject Tarsus and the tyrants who established it.
That might actually have something to do with it.
May her holiness watch over and guide you.
The lighting is pretty good though. Gotta hand it to him. Look at the lighting.
This is the order. We are now in control of this facility.
You will each be interviewed individually in the near future to determine your interests and how they position you within the company. Please keep in mind how important security has become. We are looking for assurances that moving you into these new positions is the right thing at this time.
We are here to rescue you from an inhumane scientific experiment.
I'm not using that mine. Not a chance.
And the tyrants who established it.
Oh, come on. No, this game just sucks. Wait, why is my gun unequipped? Hello?
You are doomed.
No, the stealth in this game just sucks. How did that guy see me? I can barely see me. The screen is pretty much black.
This facility.
Now watch the ceiling while I cut the power.
We have reprogrammed your security systems
That's
to
one of the
neutralize
subjects.
threats to our cause.
Not just a sound barrier, she can see us. What do you think she'll
We
do?
are here to rescue you from an inhumane scientific experiment.
Which one is it?
Hear us. You have been brainwashed.
D03.
Reject Tarsus and the tyrants who established it.
I didn't get a chance to read the file. Maybe we should leave.
That's kind of fun.
May her holiness
Not
watch
with the
over and
security
guide
grid
you.
malfunctioning. We're fine right here.
Let's hope she has a sense of humor.
This is the order. We are now in control of this facility.
Oh, here we go. There's just a hole in my wall. Ladder tutorial. I mean, it's a ladder.
This is the order. We are
You've already seen the lab, so I guess it won't hurt anything for you to install a few biomods. You'll be needing them. The canisters will transfer seed populations of nanites into subregions of your body. You will need to configure each subpopulation for a specific skill. For instance, the actin drivers in your legs can either increase your speed or quiet your footsteps, not both.
It's a little
Yeah,
late
we're
to
going
disseminate
quiet
my
footsteps
biomod
for that.
The Tarsus program may be unconventional, but trust me, we take care of our trainees.
The people attacking Tarsus.
I think
are they the ones
quiet is the
responsible for
play.
Chicago? What's going on?
The Order is an intolerant cult. They hate multinational corporations and the
An
private
intolerant
sector
cult that hates multinational corporations.
Exactly. But I don't think they were involved with Chicago.
Intolerant of corporations.
Not a band of terrorists.
Doesn't look that way to me.
Many organizations would like to see us fail. That's perhaps all I should say for now.
Why should I trust someone who spies on me in my own apartment?
We keep our operation secret for a reason, Alex. Don't expect a full debriefing while you're still in danger of being captured. Now install your biomods and get out of there.
Just acquired a canister. Oh man, biomods are used to upgrade and customize your character. Press the black button for the screen, then use D-pad, whatever. Okay. Cannot be upgraded. Well, let's activate that. What? Oh, I see the problem. That's gonna take the blue meter, isn't it? iBiomod. Regeneration, vision enhancement, spy drone. What is regeneration? Reconstructs organic hit. Why is that an iMod? I mean, this just sounds like free healing. Yes, I would like to just auto heal for free. Cloak, hazard drone. Near invisibility to organic enemies. User becomes visible when you fire a weapon. That also sounds extremely good. Stops incoming rockets by detonating them mid-air. That sounds pretty good. That's also near invisibility. Let's see. Enhanced non-lethal biotox darts. That sounds like trash. Enhances melee damage, throwing distance, and damage done by throwing. That sounds like a meme. Not doing that. First-person control of bots, cameras, and turrets. That's probably cool, but I'm not going to do it. Increases the height from which you can fall and sustain damage. Enhances movement rate. Decreases fall damage. Breaks down corpses and uses them for reconstructive healing. 2x healing from... That's not a corpse if they're just unconscious. Well, I think we're gonna go... Let's see, we already... I think we're gonna go near invisibility. Actually... Wait, hack security computers, no energy cost? Hang on, I think we go... this invisibility. If these are the same, then I think we want it on the skeletal slot. Because these other two skeleton things, this one sounds kind of okay. Like, let's do this. And let's do... protection from... I mean, that sounds pretty good. It depends how much of that stuff is in the game, though. And, like, hacking security computer... I mean, turning off the security... Oh, it's just grayed out. I can't. You need a black market canister for that. In that case, I think we gotta go with the fall damage upgrade. It also makes you quieter. That's okay.
Enjoy. Even though they run on normal energy cells, your systems are
There are 5 body slots, whatever.
far more efficient than the standard piezo-chem architecture. Now get down to the street. The elevator on this level uses the lab's general access code, 3445. Trust me.
When a camera detects an intruder, it'll sound an alarm. Cameras and turrets are highly resistant to bullets, but susceptible to explosives, EMP attacks, multi-tools. You can sneak past cameras by avoiding the field of view or using the thermal masking biomod, which I didn't even see an option for. I would have bought it. Some cameras and turrets are linked to security computers. If you have the computer login, you can control or shut them down.
Tarsus has a strict policy against voyeuristic behavior by our researchers. Your living quarters were observed only to ensure that our graduates show no behavioral abnormalities.
Oh yeah, I'm
on the
sure.
biomod infusion procedure.
Order be praised. May her holiness watch over and guide you.
Don't worry, it's illegal to break the rules, so nobody would do it.
You must be the captain who goes down with the ship.
In a manner of speaking, we won't hand our research over to fanatics, not without a fight.
Something's happening. Another squad of terrorists.
Where?
Right below us. They're going through the apartments.
You sure you're gonna stay and fight?
If our enemies capture this facility, they'll learn how you were made. Stand by us, Alex.
They'll learn how you were made?
Maybe you could handle the intruders before they reach my companion and me.
Is this entire facility for studying us, the trainees? Was I under the microscope in Chicago, too?
Biomodification is more involved than you might imagine, Alex. This facility was for your protection.
You know my name.
I better know a lot more than that if my code is going to be regulating protein synthesis in the cells of your body.
She's very casual about this. That's what it seems like right now, Zero. Rogue and independently produced biomods are still rare. Their infusion signatures are foreign, so it's impossible to mix the technologies. The long-term effects of using such unethical and strange tools. Oh. Oh, I'm locked in. I think I'm just dead. I think I'm just dead. How do I use my medkit thing that I have? What about being invisible? Whatever happened to that? Oh, someone is still here? Ooh, what? I thought I killed you. Soy, pickup, multi-tool, those are good. Alright, we've got some theta brainwaves. Who is even shooting me at that point? Where are these people coming from? Well, now the turret doesn't like me. I think I'm just dead here. I don't know what I did wrong. They told me to go to an elevator and I can't find the elevator. And then like 8 guys spawned in. Alright, those scientists are dead. That's fine. Maybe it's these lasers. Can I just go through the lasers? No. Well, okay, you instantly die if you touch that, and then it boots you back here. Great. Alright, let's try it again. I bought the, like, be invisible, just, like, fucking become invisible thing, and then I wasn't actually invisible. I think it's because you have to activate them. They're not actually just always on. Well, we definitely want the healing. The healing is good. I kind of just feel like these are all trash if you have to pay blue meter for them. Like, it's just all shit. Why do I care?
Well done. Enjoyed. Even though they run on normal energy cells, your systems are far more efficient than the standard piezo-chem architecture. Now get down to the street. The elevator on this level uses the lab's general access code, 3445.
Order be praised. May Her Holiness watch over and guide you.
Trust. Tarsus has a strict policy against voyeuristic behavior by our researchers. Your living quarters were observed only to ensure that our graduates show no behavioral abnormalities after the biomod infusion procedure.
You must be the captain who...
In a manner of speaking. We won't hand our research...
Something's happening. Another squad.
Where?
Right below us. They're...
You sure you're gonna stay and fight?
If our enemies capture this facility, they'll learn how you were made.
Is this entire facility for study?
Biomodification. I better know a lot.
I'm just looking for the elevator. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Goal resolved. Protect scientists. That's one way to put it.
Repairing wounds. Healing functions complete.
Yeah, don't worry. The goal of protecting the scientists, that's no longer a goal.
I think I saw something.
No longer a concern.
By Her Holiness.
There was a camera.
So no more chaos. It'll take more than that. Whoever's responsible can't have happened.
This shooting is so bad, dude. I think there's just like, I don't know. It's just not good.
The order is with you. Go. You're free.
Who are you?
I'm Lin Chen, High Augur to Her Holiness. We can't protect you in Upper Seattle. You will have to come to our church, then we can talk more.
Protect me from who?
Dr. Nassif, she will try to recapture you.
No one forced me into the covert ops program.
That's because you never tried to leave. Believe me, you would have been killed the second you let down those scientists. The ones posted around your bedroom back there.
The only killers I've seen so far are your order troopers.
I apologize. My overzealous captain disobeyed orders. He was instructed to mount a rescue.
You can't control your own people?
The church suffers from certain internal disputes. I can explain more later. Hurry, Alex. You'll find us in the old Hartford turbine factory in Lower Seattle.
Alright, I guess we're going to Hartford. Well, the Hartford factory or something, whatever they just said. Lower Seattle. Man, that's like... This is why I don't play games like this. The tutorial mission... Oh, are we still in the tutorial? Are we still here? Are these guys gonna shoot me? No, I think that was basically the tutorial mission, and that took like 40 minutes. Throughout the game, various groups will give you objectives and goals. These goals may be at odds with each other. You are free to choose your own course of action. There is no wrong path. The goals are stored. Press the white button. Gotcha.
Ma'am, that's close enough. Do not approach the checkpoint.
What's going on? Why am I the one being questioned? I just escaped from a raid on
What was
Tarsus.
worse, Caffeine? Just curious.
Disturbance. Just answer my questions. Who do you work for? All non-Enclave workers must leave the area until security can be restored.
That's one of them.
Are you sure?
Oh no, 50-cent Bulletproof is worse. I've not played that one yet. I almost played that.
Just move along so we can seal
It came up in a poll and it was gonna win, so I almost played it, but then I didn't. That is correct. Uh-oh. How could it be bad? How could it be bad? Report to WTO.
Gotten past the checkpoint. Good. Now forget everything those troopers just said. I trust the WTO about as much as I now trust Tarsus. If you need further proof of the program's duplicity, you should stop by Nassif's apartment. I got the address when I broke into her office. Apartment 2224, Emerald Suites. I'm transmitting a map of the complex to you now.
Historical site. It's got the Seattle big building.
Get out of Upper Seattle while you can. The WTO could decide to arrest you at any moment. You can reach the lower districts via the inclinator at the northwest corner of the Enclave.
Yeah, it's Space Needle. Well, let's break into Dr. Nassif's apartment first. This seems like a side quest, but fuck it. Let's do it. Not really. My point mostly just being that, it takes forever. Everything takes forever.
This is WTO Security Chief Donna Morgan. You were told to report to the air terminal. Very well, but do us a favor. The Minister of Culture lives in the penthouse here.
Minister of Culture lives in the penthouse. I don't think I care.
You must know all the ins and outs of this building.
I don't think I care about that. I don't think I trust the WTO.
They all dismiss me as lower Seattle trash, but I see more than they would like. Someday it's going to pay off.
You watch these people in their homes?
No, that's going too far. I just poke around when they're not home. There's a master code for all the apartment doors. For the penthouse, though, you need the key to the back door since the elevator's out again. Since my salary is a joke, both are for sale, if you're interested.
I don't have that kind of money.
Suit yourself.
This is WTO Security Chief Donna Morgan. You were told to report to the air terminal.
She's saying it again. Well, it's 2224.
We believe he is smuggling equipment and violating WTO import-export regulations. Search his apartment for a vault.
I think this one is supposed to be Dr.
Found
Nassif's.
Dr. Nassif's place. Now see what you can learn. Wait, you're just going to leave without searching? Don't you want
No, I'm not. What?
If they're really innocent, Tarsus and Nassif have no reason to hide anything from us. You made it in. Now start searching her apartment. Maybe there's a data cube or something.
What's this all about?
I wanted you to see more evidence that the program is corrupt. We weren't their protégés, just their guinea pigs. That's why I joined the Order.
So you're serious? Leaving all your work at Tarsus behind so you can join this church? How do you know we can trust them? They attacked the apartments and put us in danger.
Yeah, they're doing like your classic Deus Ex type of plot.
Some miscommunication about the raid, but the main objectives were still accomplished. They showed us what was really going on behind the scenes and freed us. I'm grateful, and you should be too.
Grateful? Miscommunication? They were shooting at us.
We're not exactly sure what went wrong.
There's gonna be factions. All the factions are gonna be trying to use you for something. And then at the end, there's gonna be like a, or do something else type of option.
What can the Order offer you?
They really want us to find true balance and order in our lives, which can only be possible when we're not being subjected to secret experiments.
Tarsus gave us a lot. Maybe we owe them a chance to explain.
Don't be naive. Search Nassif's apartment. Then go to the Order headquarters in the Old Hartford Turbine Warehouse in Lower Seattle.
Like, I'll hear them out at the Old Hartford Turbine Warehouse in Lower Seattle. I'll hear them out, but... Yo, cyber bread? Food added to inventory. The bread is delicious. Well, let's see. That seems good too. I'm installing all of these stealth ones, implying I'm going to be doing any stealth. I'll continue simplifying your commerce and transportation. Also, in the wake of Chicago, it might be a good idea to keep that recent delivery in storage for a bit longer. I don't think that proved anything.
That sounds like it's from Mark Finley, Seattle's Minister of Culture. Now, why would he be talking to Nassif about hiding a shipment? Is Tarsus involved in some sort of smuggling operation?
Okay, here's the inventory. I see. Never played this game even though you've played the original for like 100+ hours. Yeah, I've played the original for like 1+ hours. Well, hang on. I have it on Steam. I can just check. I can just check my playtime. Oh god, giant Steam update. One plus could be 100+, it's true. Well, I did not find any definitive proof of anything in here. Let's see, search Deus Ex. I played it for 4.1 hours. That many, huh? Okay. And I played Human Revolution for 14. Like, is that the objective? Yeah, I guess that was that little side quest done. I feel like that wasn't... Like, that was not nearly the conclusive proof that I was promised. They were like, you'll see the proof that she's evil when you search her apartment. I searched the apartment, and it's like, I have shipped you something. And it's like, oh, this is proof that there's a conspiracy. It's like, well, no. I don't know. Hold on, what was I'm opening Steam again. What was the last played date on that? Let's see. Last played February 18th, 2013. So I played 4.1 hours of Deus Ex a little over 12 years ago. That's my experience with this. And Human Revolution was also 2013, May 2013. I was gaming hard in 2013, I guess. There's no mission telling me to go to the club, but I might as well see the club. We love a good cyber nightclub. That's like a classic of cyberpunk. Cool nightclubs. Well, no, because I played Human Revolution 2nd. I played that one in May, and I played the original in February. So I think that, I think I probably was gonna play them in order, and then I quit when the first game was boring and just went and played the other one.
Welcome to Club Vox. We've got the latest NG Resonance Sim, the best music, and even a VIP club for your more private exchanges. You can pay the cover for the main club here.
$100 to get into the club? That's literally all my money. Bye. I guess we're not gonna see the cyber nightclub then. Gotta find a way to get more money.
Trying to brainwash more mercenaries?
How do you mean?
I'm talking about the attack on Tarsus. Is that what you do when people won't listen to your sermons? You murder them?
Brother Lamar spoke to me when he entered the Enclave. He and his seekers are sworn followers of Her Holiness. They would raise their hands in battle only if provoked.
One of the goats.
You could be telling the truth, who knows. Tell me more about your faith.
I used to live here and believe everything Dumier said until I realized that enclaves do the real brainwashing, convincing people it's a free market where everyone can succeed.
Game was not really for me.
When in fact it's all controlled to keep the wealth in the hands of a select few. I'm trying to wake them up. Once I was like you, mindlessly consuming, but you've always felt something was missing. Join the Order and let Her Holiness help you find it.
How do I... That's Emerald Apartments again.
Unauthorized contact.
That's WTO. Don't want that. That's the nightclub again. I'm lost now. Historic site. Oh, here we go. We're going probably back downstairs, I would guess.
My business plan didn't have a column for acts of terror. Kind of messes with the Pecorino price point. That bad?
I guess business is a little slow because of the terrorist attack on the block.
Could be. Clive here was just telling me about it. Tarsus Academy, right? Usually the Order goes after the Inclinator.
Business is always about the same, since you asked. That's what I was saying. You can barely make a profit up here because of the high rent.
Yeah, I wouldn't have to pull so much volume if I had a branch in Lower Seattle. What's it to you?
Just curious. The Pequod's in my hometown was always packed.
Personally, I think it's about time Lower Seattle, Queequeg's Coffee in particular...
Queequeg's Coffee?
I hear you. Have something specific in mind?
Not that I want to see anyone get hurt, but I'd pay to see someone break in and set fire to their inventory of coffee beans.
Is this a side quest where we're gonna sabotage this guy's coffee rival?
You look like one of those Tarsus kids who hang around here. They do the job, maybe just lob a grenade in there or something. Interested in a little adventure?
I'd have to think about it.
The Queequeg's manager...
Oh, is it a Moby Dick reference? Queequeg's manager lives in apartment 21 of the Heron Loft.
...loping around at home, since he doesn't have to do the 24-hour shtick like us.
I'm not so, like... I'm stupid, is what I'm trying to say. So I haven't read that book. Our love affair with the bean. One day, Caldy found his goats gathered curiously around a dark green-leafed shrub with bright red berries. After trying them himself, he discovered their powerful stimulating effect. Monks at a local monastery soon began relying on the berries' effects to stay awake for extended hours, and so coffee was born. Alright. Coffee science. 1,3,7-trimethylxanthine is the major pharmacologically active ingredient in coffee, also known as caffeine. It is quickly absorbed into the blood and body tissues, blah blah blah. It's coffee. The ashes of the collapse. By building onward and upward, pillars were erected in the center of the old city. Upper Seattle was constructed on a platform laid on these pillars, with Lower Seattle nestled safely beneath. Like, yeah, okay. I see. Oh, they can actually break. I was thinking that nothing would break, because I've been trying to break stuff all game by throwing it at the walls. But, what was I just saying? Oh yeah, we're literally doing like... Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was saying. We're doing Midgar.
Citizens, we have been accused of over-engineering our economy. Well, this is the legacy we inherited from J.C. Denton.
J.C. Denton?
The solitary criminal mind that precipitated the Great Collapse and showed us just how fragile the old system was. But how, you ask?
Wait, his voice is not keeping up with the subtitles. Even the recent Chicago disaster, his crimes. So, that probably corresponds to one of the endings of the original game. It sounds like J.C. Denton caused the Great Collapse, and then, like, I don't know, people who overplan the economy, whatever that means, took over to prevent another collapse from happening. Yo, what's up, ID?
Acted alone. Even the recent Chicago disaster pales in comparison to his crimes. Trust the WTO's cautious policies. They protect civilization from madness itself.
Underground Seattle is a real thing. The city was built on top of itself at one time. Really? I lack the Seattle lore, for sure.
It's my first time topside. What's a good place to go shopping?
Easy, Red. Mr. P said to lay low.
You deaf? I said I want to get me a fly leather outfit like the one you're wearing.
Come on, man, back off. Why every time we do a job, you gotta skits and get us all fired?
P said stand here. I'm standing here, and now I want to go shopping. Only thing is I can't afford the Phoebesville markup. That's where you come in.
Phoebesville. You picked the wrong person. I could fight you.
You picked the wrong person.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna shoot him.
Hear that? She called Red up.
Maybe your grandpappy was a punk, but I bet you never fought a low-down, low-town scab like me.
A low-down, low-town scab like me.
I don't take it back, if that's what you mean.
Well, it's take it back or take back, Phoebe. Red ain't fooling.
Phoebe.
Than a greasel pit fighter.
Would y'all just shut up and script some backup? I'm going in.
Hey!
Oh, they've all got... They're all armed. I didn't think they'd have guns. I'm just dead. Yeah, get him. Get him, security bot. Alright. How do I unequip? How do I take it off? Put away. Hey, there's a rat. Low poly rats in the game confirmed. Why are there... That is a fucked up rat. Look how big it is. New York subway system rat. Honestly, I feel like I should have been keeping a counter of, like, games that have low poly rats in them at this point, because we've seen so many. No parking. Like raccoon-sized? Ew. Damn.
A bonus? You expect me to walk into a chemical spill for a few extra credits?
What about you?
Are you kidding? Without a hazmat suit?
Every minute the Inclinator is offline, we're all losing money. Think about that.
You weren't on the platform when that stuff spilled. I don't even want to guess what it does to a person's lung.
The Inclinator's shut down and this area is closed off due to a toxic spill.
I want to take a look at the extent of the damage. I might be able to help.
The WTO is handling the situation now. We've got bots patrolling, which I can't reprogram at this stage. There's no way we can guarantee anyone's safety under these conditions.
So I'm barred from entry?
I won't stop you, but I can't ensure you'll be safe from the toxic materials or the bots. If I was you, I wouldn't come within 50 yards.
Huh, I've never heard of this before. Seattle Underground.
Fat chance.
That's pretty cool.
Alex, if you're trying to get to Lower Seattle, you're stuck. There's been a toxic spill at the Inclinator, the only way to travel there. The hazard flush system or a nanoformer bot could clean up the mess, but the maintenance team is blocked from using either. Maybe you could help out. For more details, talk to the facility director in her office.
And I don't know, like, will the blue meter come back on its own with time, or is that just like you need items to refill that? I feel like you probably need items to refill that. Oh, that's just back here.
I'm sorry, the Inclinator is closed until we get this toxic spill cleaned up.
Don't you have any hazmat workers or bots to take care of it?
One nanoformer bot, but it's been so long since we've had an emergency that it's fallen apart. I can't believe someone tried to slip toxic waste past us.
Can it be fixed?
The only guy with the code for the repair bot's closet is trapped on another platform. We've also got a hazard flush system, and we've got the code for that one, 4781. But the remote access is damaged. I'm trying to get one of these fools to go up to the balcony overlooking the bay to hit the master control, but they're afraid of crossing through the spill.
We're not letting ourselves get threatened into risking our lives. You can't fire us for having some common sense.
I never said I'd fire you. I just said that we're losing money over this, and I may have to let someone go afterwards.
Right.
Anyway, I'm hoping to find someone with more guts than these guys to do some quick contract work for a decent number of credits. If you manage to take care of it, report back to me so I can pay you. Until then, no one's going to be able to get down to Lower Seattle.
Shit, this guy... They're shooting me from all the way back there or something. I haven't even done anything wrong yet. Wonder if I can, like... Too heavy. Yeah. This area is less bad. If only I had bought that, that one upgrade that lets you tank that. I don't really know. I don't really know yet, ID. I think it's pretty immersive sim.
Good work. The area will be safe for travel shortly. Now that the area is safe for travel, you may want to report the news to the Inclinator director.
Well, is that, like, dog robot still gonna try to kill me? Because just in case. I do that. This does seem... I mean, there's not... I don't think I've done anything yet where there's, like, 10 ways to do it. Oh, no. Is this way blocked now because of this pallet? Come on. Alright, we'll go the long way past the guy who wants to shoot me.
I've taken care of the problem. The area is no longer hazardous.
Fantastic. Here's a few credits for your trouble.
Like, obviously that was very simple. We haven't really Like, the first level in Deus Ex is the, you know, the Statue of Liberty or whatever, and I don't think we've done anything as complicated as the Statue of Liberty yet. And yeah, they gave me a choice, and it just defaulted to play as, like, woman JC Denton, so I just went with her, even though she's not even the one in the box art. Like, it was like, choose your dude, and it defaulted to her, and I would have had to scroll through a few options to get to the box art guy. So I don't know if it's randomized or if she's canon and the box art guy is just chosen to get, like, nerd guys to buy it. They wouldn't buy the game if they saw her on the cover. I love how nothing has any weight or friction in this game, so you can just push this barrel around. I don't know, have they? The Greasel Pit.
I've been saying that since it was built.
Yeah, I would say that they stopped making good games in the year like 2005. So probably not. Oh my god, Sewer Gator. See ya. Shit. There are Sewer Gators. Yeah, I'm just joking around. Omar Protector. What is this guy's deal?
I'm here to prevent unfair transactions.
Oh, then that's Omar.
So the Omar have an operation here. How's the black market in Seattle?
You will appreciate our merchandise. You may purchase
This guy. This, like...
Go on.
This, like, Star Wars droid-looking guy.
In Upper Seattle, the manager has hidden a cadaver, an unusual mutant he wishes to sell to a biotech firm. We are interested in the property.
Yeah, they... I don't really know whether or not they... Like, as a concept...
From a nightclub?
You know, people talk about these games all the time. I don't know, there's, like, Prey 2017 exists. 2017 was 8 years ago. It was kind of fucked up. How was that 8 years ago? More recently than that, I don't know.
Maybe later.
Very well.
Is that like immersive sim though? Deathloop? I kind of just clocked that as like a normie first person shooter, but I have no idea. My brain shut off whenever they showed that at something. And I felt like they spent years just showing that at things.
After the decimation of Chicago
Chicago, the obscure motives of Her Holiness and the Order are only part of what worries security experts. Go under the veil of the Order and you find...
Well, here's the coffee shop we're supposed to firebomb. Queequeg. It is our pledge to our customers that we use only the finest organic coffee beans, brewed with imported spring water. I feel like that's probably not true. Anyway, if I got like a grenade I could chuck in there, I've got an EMP grenade. And a scrambler grenade. I don't have any like good old-fashioned actually blows up grenades though. They did, a couple years ago they did a System Shock 1 remake, and I think at the time they were also promising to make System Shock 3, but I haven't heard about that in a long time, except for one guy I saw online who said that it's never coming out, so I don't know. I think I trust that one guy I saw a post from online. I think that game's probably dead and never coming out.
You owe this search for true order, not only to yourself. Alex D. of Tarsus Academy. You are alive.
You always speak the truth, Your Holiness.
Have faith. The Order Church condemns the illegal biomodification experiments on you and the other trainees.
Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 has been in development for the last 30 years. I think nobody has any faith in that anymore, if it even still exists. It might have been Embracered. But it was like, they burnt through like multiple developers on that project. It's coming out this year. Not a chance. Not a chance.
You think there's a political agenda behind my biomods?
Yes, we have rescued you so that you can help us identify and defeat your creators. Please listen to my High Augur, Lin Mei Chen. She will contact you at the holocom in the other room. You must strive with your meditations to become a Pandita. Our Hindu brothers originally
Pandita?
becoming one who is liberated or self-aware. Through this inward reflection, you can liberate yourself from chaos and disorder.
This seems like not the room. Does it have a release date, or did it just say 2025? Yeah, planned release date 2025. No. Yeah, now it says developer the Chinese room. That game has legit been through like multiple developers. That's like the third dev that's been working on that project. The team working on SS3 got laid off in 2020. Okay, yeah, it's super dead then.
I'm here. You said you had more to say about the raid on Tarsus. What went wrong?
We're still investigating. I haven't heard from Captain Lamar since he disobeyed my orders.
Why should I join a group which is at war with itself?
Unifying the world's religions is a difficult enterprise. What we must do, and I ask your help in this, is determine what happened to Captain Lamar so that we can assess the operation. Just as you arrived, I got a report that he abandoned his unit.
One of your own captains? AWOL?
He was seen with a gang of local thugs linked to the Knights Templar. He did a little...
The Knights Templar?
Coordinating a prison break.
Busy man.
He's pinned down in the Inclinator right now, negotiating with the authorities for safe passage out of Seattle. I want you to infiltrate the facility and learn what you can about this betrayal. Then perhaps we'll be closer to understanding his actions at Tarsus Academy.
What's the connection to the Knights Templar?
Unclear. One of the commanders was facing trial, and I guess Templar extremism appealed to some of our seekers. The church seems to be losing ground in disadvantaged neighborhoods, where the poor are quick to join any cause that makes them feel powerful.
The over-under on GTA 6 coming out this year. Yo, Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. I was wondering when Armath said that the the coffee shops were a Moby Dick reference. I was wondering if one of those books would just be Moby Dick. Here we go, some actual literature. That's their version of the Bible. They just read Frankenstein. GTA 6 is like, I don't know. I mean, there was that leak a couple of years ago where it kind of looked like they were cooking with the game as far as like, you know, they had a lot. There was a lot there. But I don't know. And I feel like it's been, I mean, if it were up to me, if I were the shot caller over at Rockstar or Take-Two or whatever, that game would have come out a really long time ago. So, like, clearly I don't know what I'm talking about, because if it were up to me, it wouldn't have taken them nearly this long. Trying to get in there so I can get whatever that item is. Yeah, for sure, but like, I mean just as far as like the dev time has been ridiculous on 6. Like, it has been legitimately in development for years and years and years and years. And it's just like, if it were up to me, no game would take that long to make and be that expensive. True, they did Red Dead 2. That came out in like 2018. So at this point, if that came out in 2018, maybe they started working full force on GTA 6 in like 2019. So it's been 6 years. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Red Dead 2 is 2018. They said the guy is going to be at the Inclinator facility, right? Search the Minister of... I don't care about that. Wait, that's a primary goal? Secondary goal, Coffee Wars. Destroy beans. Looking for the door code. In apartment 21 of the Heron's Loft building. Ah, fuck it, let's do it. The Heron's Loft building is right here. Apartment 21. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I just, you know, this is not an original thought. I am not a genius for saying this. But I'm just saying, they made GTA 3 in 2001. They made Vice City in 2002. They made San Andreas in 2004. They made 4 in 2007. They made 5, I want to say, in 2000... When did 5 come out? Okay, 2013. It took them a lot of years. But, like, they put out, like, 4 extremely good games back to back to back to back. Theoretically, what's stopping them from just doing that and having one out every couple of years? I'm just saying. Like, is 6 really going to be such an incredible game that... Oh, elevator broke. Is 6 going to be such a truly incredible, life-changing experience that it, like, scales linearly with time, the quality of the game? Like, no. But, like, I'm just saying... Let's say... Is that a dead cat? What? Alright, don't go in there. Like, I'm sure, you know, the graphics are much better. things are more complicated. But like, I don't know, man. GTA 5 was really complicated. Like, what if they just made another game that was exactly like that, except obviously totally different city, totally different everything. But like, you know, you just make games on that scale and you get them out every couple of years. I'm just saying that if it were up to me, that's what we'd be doing. The whole, like, spend 10 years making one game, and then that one game hopefully makes $12 billion approach just seems really dumb. Just seems dumb. But, you know, this is not a new and original thought by me. Can I, like, punch? Do I have a punch button? No, I really don't. I have the baton. I sure hope this is apartment 21. Oh, there's like a thing that just spits green goo at you and you die in that room. Alright, no. Yeah, that too, like... I feel like that would be pretty good. Yo, what's up, crazy? The game is not treating me well at all. Like, you make a GTA 3 style city, but because you've got today's production values and big dev team and whatever, and like, whatever modern tooling, you can make the game faster. So then you make, like, every single interior modeled. I don't know, like, what do you put in the interiors? They would all be so empty. You'd have to really think about that. Well, they don't really... So I don't know the current state of, like, modern AAA games. Because I just don't.
Probably as payment for phony debts. It never hurts to have a pilot who owes you a favor. You could pay the debt or, better, eliminate Sack and her henchmen for the good of the whole neighborhood.
Who's making big open worlds? I know,
The landing pad is off limits.
Yeah, I was about to say, Starfield. Was like, look how big it is, but it was, like, bad.
Unless Sid Black sent you to pay his debt, or you want to bring me his head, you'd better let one of my security guards escort you out.
What do I get if I bring you his head?
That was a joke. I already have his jet. I don't have any use for a half-pound of his flesh. Did you have some business to discuss? I need a pilot, but until Sid settles his debt, I can't let him handle product for the Omar.
Small-time crooks don't need jet fighters. Hand it over or else.
Small time? I'm Sophia Sack. I'll show you small
I'll show you small time. Small time to live? That's a good one. Wait, hold up. No, 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 no. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. Healing did not help me. I think this sucks. I think I'm leaving. I don't like this area. Nothing here is important. This is all just side quests. Refunded GTA 5 after the third mission because the boomer character was intolerable? Well, wait a minute. Now I'm trying to think back to like 10 years ago when I played GTA 5. Don't you start as Franklin? I mean, there's a tutorial mission. There's the intro mission where you like do the, you know, you're in Canada. I forget. Quote, you have to rescue the daughter from the yacht. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, man. GTA 5. So what am I actually doing? I find Lamar. He's a fugitive inside the inclinator. He's hiding somewhere in the elevator. What? What? Someone just shot me for walking around, huh? The only GTA you've started but haven't finished? I did finish it. It's super long. Just like a casual playthrough of it took me like 30 hours or something. It's a super long game. I don't know. It's fine. Will I play 6? Maybe. Wow, medkits do nothing. That was awful. Wait, no. I work for your boss. Why are you shooting me? Oh, it's because they work for Lamar. These are gonna be like Lamarites. This game sucks ass, dude. I'm tired of pretending otherwise. Fuck this game. It's probably like 30 hours long too. Like we're in the early parts of this and it sucks. I kind of like the stiff position we hold the body in. Like we're carrying around a mannequin. EMP converter. Check weapon mods. No, that sounds terrible. Inventory's full. What? How did I pick up that giant box? That wasn't too heavy? What are we dropping? I have like 8 pistols. We can drop some of this. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. There's my pistol collection. No, 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 no. Shit. There isn't even anything down here.
There he is. Captain Lamar and the Templar fugitive appear to be having some sort of conference in the office overlooking the platform. Find out what this is all about.
Oh, up there.
Yeah, I've got something. I'm just guessing, but spread out. I bet we can... Someone's gonna get juiced.
But, this is just like... This is tiresome. I don't understand people who like games like this. Sorry. This is just what the actual Deus Ex is like to me. I wish I could, like, take his ammo or something. I don't really know. Like, if I save here... Uh-oh. Have I just not saved at all? Maybe I can save more than I've been saving. Well, why am I even going up here? We know this guy doesn't matter.
There he is. Captain Lamar and the Templar fugitive appear to be having some sort of conference in the office overlooking the platform. Find out what this is all about.
Radiation? Why am I irradiated? Because of those barrels with the radioactive symbols? Yeah, possibly. Thanks, bro. Wait, hold up. We can take advantage of this. Well, it might be because it's a 7 TV global. So, if you don't have that installed, you might not be seeing it for that reason. Or the emote might just not like you, I guess. I'm basically out of ammo now. Not sure what to do about that. Her holiness can burn in hell. She waters it down for Enclave types who don't belong in the church.
I'm grateful for your forbearance after I failed to kill the test subjects and Dr. Nassif.
What you discovered could be more important. We now know that we face a network of scientists called Apostle Corps. It's hard to believe that
Apostle Corp.
Probably sleepers. Your mag-rail contract is secure.
Still, I'm worried. We need to uproot this Apostle Corps before they compromise our modernization. I heard that the Grand Master will be ready to act within 2 months, but our army will need to be a match for all other armies combined.
Hey, how did you get in here?
Has High Augur Chen met your new friend?
I answer only to the Grand Master now, and I think I see in your eyes, yes, telltale signs of biomodification.
Yes, telltale signs of biomodification.
You can't sneak up on us.
Dude, I'm invisible. I'm invisible. You can't see shit. That's right.
Foul play.
That's right. He's unconscious. Now we kill him. Wait, give me your shotgun. The new recruit Lamar determined loyal Magrail contract endangered Apostle Corp scientist Apostle Corp scientist Dr. Nassif. I thought we... What? Biolab director at Mako. Mako ballistics must be secured. My arrival to be delayed. Thank you for having a whole second page just for this.
Good work. That gives us a good starting point for unraveling the conspiracy.
Oh, I could have snuck in here.
For your next assignment, I would like to know what Mako ballistics has to do with the Templars and with your own Dr. Nassif.
Through this, I guess. And then how do I get down from here? I'm just gonna drop down. What's the worst that could possibly happen? Yeah, it's fine. Is it fine? Okay, it is fine. Then I can go get my energy back at the energy buddy. Where is he? Why are you standing next to the radiation barrels? Actually, wait. We're gonna take the opportunity. If we've got the repair bot friend here, then like, I'm gonna full heal myself. I'm not leaving here without full HP. Wait, what was the objective? Report to church. Okay, yeah.
They'll always need us for their dirty work. Like my brother Dan. How would he get to work without being clonated?
Where was the church? Aaron's loft. It was like up this way. Whoa. You can get like super jumps when you walk up the stairs. This is a normal jump. I can't get it again. How did I do that? Yeah, there we go. Super jump. Wait, I think you're just faster when you bunny hop in this game. I think this might be a B-hop game.
You owe this search for true order, not only to yourself, but also to your fellow humans. There is a far B Alcafire of collective duty. You are bound to...
So some of your people have been recruited by the Templars.
Yes, and one of our best captains, too. The Templars appear to be assembling an army of mercenaries, and maybe those stories about Parisian gold are true. They seem to have very deep pockets.
But I have to know.
Those scientists at Tarsus Academy are part of an obscure group called Apostle Corps. They have a cell at Mako, which would concern the Templars because Mako is their main supplier of weapons.
Maybe that's where Dr. Nassif is hiding out.
Oh, okay. How long to beat on this is 9 hours. That's not so bad. Game is short.
Could bring biomodification to everyone and unbalance the very concept of the human being. But we have an additional favor to ask.
Go on.
I thought that was gonna say like 20.
The mag rail. The Order very much opposes the creation of any new weapons. Your other objective will be to locate the scientist in charge and kill him.
Won't Mako just hand the project to another scientist?
An assassination will send a message and cost the firm money. We want you to hire a pilot in Lower Seattle and get moving as soon as possible.
You can't get me a ride?
The Order is spiritually rich, but that doesn't buy many private jets. Go to the Greasel Pit Bar. You shouldn't have any trouble finding a pilot there.
There's like ammo in there. I don't want to use my last multi-tool on a box with some ammo in it. Oh, in the post-collapse world, commercial air travel is virtually non-existent. Many people choose to contract mercenary pilots. One pilot may charge more than another, but the landing location may make it worth it. Interesting. If you change your mind, you can always switch to using a different pilot later. Great.
I'm glad to see that you've accepted the Order's assignments. It looks like your next stop is Mako, north of town.
My alliances are my own concern, but yes, I'm heading to Mako next.
Be careful whom you trust. Only the Order can help you retain your individuality and find spiritual balance.
Yeah, I don't know. The whole, like, spiritual balance stuff kind of sounds like bullshit.
It seems like a solid foundation for the future.
But I think overall we're Team Order right now. I don't know if we're gonna find out that, like, actually the Order, like, kills babies or something later, and that's gonna make us have to turn against them, but... right now they seem better. Hey Theo, this game sucks. I don't think it sucks in a way that the original Deus Ex doesn't suck, in my personal opinion. It is definitely like we haven't had to do any like really complicated missions. It's definitely a more simplified game, but it still has all of the shitty unfun mechanics. So I don't know. That's just my opinion though, and that's very subjective because most people like this stuff for some reason. I have never seen any of Mankind Divided.
Weapons in the Greasel Pit. First, I gotta transmit the safety lock codes to freeze anything you're carrying. Then I let you in. Otherwise, take a hike.
Go ahead, send the code.
Thanks. There's sensors that will reactivate everything on your way out. You're clear to go in now.
Distinct takes? What do you mean distinct takes? Such odd distinct takes.
But what about the apartment?
I already picked up.
And for the record, you were right about Rayman.
Your gear. You're leaving? Sid,
For the record, you were completely correct about Rayman. That game is complete ass.
Come on, I'll be back. You know this is home to me.
It's like there are certain good things about Rayman, but
Sandy, right.
man,
He's got a sale if he wants to keep
Rayman.
They always have to kick me when I'm down.
They've got like a hollow stripper, except she's not really doing much.
But I talked to Mr. Miller, one-on-one. He laid it all out, straight up.
Uh-huh.
Templar stand for something.
Leo.
Chicago, you made it out.
Oh, it's
What are you doing
Jankowski.
down here? Signing up with the Order Church like Billy?
Terrorists.
The WTO?
Leeches. They want a monopoly on everything, including security agents.
Then what are you going to do?
You need work, you go to the pit. This is what I did. I found work. Mercenary. Black market. In a few hours, they sent me to Egypt. You said you never heard of Leo Jankowski? Well, you just wait.
I thought you wanted to be a corporate heavy.
I've been thinking about this. I don't want to be a lab monkey or be in anybody's army. I don't want to be a piece of meat they fight over. Corporate heavy, maybe. But right now, I work for myself.
Okay. Good to hear it, Mr. Jank.
Onward, order.
There's a new sheriff in town, in case you want to know.
I like this little space.
Another lucky night.
More uptown thieves every day.
Those uptown Phoebes. I agree.
Responding to... What do you want? How's it going?
Well, well. An Enclave kid comes down to cruise the slums on Daddy's credit line. First time at sea level?
My parents are dead. They were in Chicago at the time of the attack.
Oh, sorry, mate. Just talking chuff. No offense.
Sure.
Sid Black. Call me Sid. Best jet jockey in the Northern Hemisphere. So, you're on your own? If you need a lift, I'm game. All you gotta do is bail out my jet and give me...
Okay, yeah, so I do have to go get the jet back from the apartment lady who was like, "You're gonna be dead shortly," or whatever her one-liner was.
Said I came up short on a shipment, but she's a lying thief. Everyone knows Sid's never lost a load.
How much do you charge your passengers?
For a pretty lady like you, the going rate minus 20%. But I'm up to Swanee until I get those mercs away from my jet. Maybe you could arrange an accident, know what I mean? Take out Sack and her 2-bit security force. You look like the type. Wiry, steely-eyed. Like this lady bounty hunter I dated once.
Alright, how do I get out of here now? I think it's this way. So now we're going. Now we have to do that apartment crap, and I have to somehow figure out how to kill her. I've got a shotgun, and I think I read something earlier in the game that said that all the ammo is like it's universal. So I've got shotgun ammo, I guess. Maybe we can just run in there and like kill them all without even like giving them a chance.
That landing pad is run by a local smuggler, Sophia Sack. Looks like they seized Sid Black's Harrier.
Whoa, hey, this is my apartment.
I guess I took a wrong turn somewhere.
Oh.
Who sent you? It was that Pequod's jerk, wasn't it? He isn't satisfied that he already has the zoning lockdown for all of Upper Seattle and can keep me out. He has to play like a mafia don and send people to harass me. Well, I won't be intimidated. I won't.
I didn't come here looking for a fight.
If he wants to peddle his overpriced peculinos down here, let him. But I deserve a shot at those babyface executives uptown. What I need is a hacker. Someone to break into the civic manager's computer at the WTO terminal and approve my zoning petition. Business is good down here. I've got money and I want to expand.
I don't think I care about this coffee thing. If they're both doing well, then why do I even care?
Someone's wow, that's for sure. Why do you ask? Know anything about
Oh, 300 credits. I might care now.
Back with you later tonight.
That landing pad is run by a local smuggler, Sophia Sack. Looks like they seized Sid Black's Harrier, probably as payment for phony debts. It never hurts to have a pilot who owes you a favor. You could pay the debt, or, better, eliminate Sack and her henchmen for the good of the whole neighborhood.
I don't think I care about the coffee. The coffee plot. We'll see if I accidentally stumble into it again. Oh, do I not actually? I do have the shotgun.
You need something, dear?
Do you need something? I got the shotgun pointed at her head.
Want to bring me his head? You'd better let one of my security guards.
What do I get if I bring you it?
That was a joke. I already have his jet. I don't have any use for a half-pound of his flesh.
Well,
wish I could help.
Bye.
Strong will, after all. That woman was trying to run us out of town. Now take care of her security force so that Sid can have his jet back.
Oh, I have to kill the security force too? Oh, man. Alright.
Get back here.
You got anything good I can steal? Soy. What's the button? Yeah, I have my pistol collection again somehow. Drop. I really only need one of these. Hey, book. On Liberty by John Stuart Mill? Really? I had to read that in college. Or part of it. Well, hold up. I just got the key to his coffee shop. Hang on. We might be taking a detour here. I didn't care, but the situation changed when I found progression. Look how cool that is, the super jump you can get on the stairs. You've got to like blow up his coffee beans. Now I have a theory. I was thinking about this before. Can I just put these in the fire outside? Like, does this work? No, this does not work. Oh, it totally works. It totally works. Immersive sim moment. Shit. Kind of hard to get this to actually stay up there. Ow. Oh, there we go. That's gonna make this a bit easier, right? Because now we can just... Maybe... How do we... I might actually have made this harder. There we go. I feel like this has to be how everyone did this. It's not that hard to think of. If I thought of it, it can't be that hard to think of. Sorry, Queequeg Coffee. Hello? These two won't go on fire. Ah, there we go. That's gonna be how we do it. Perfect. Alright, now we have to collect the reward. And then maybe, because how much money do I have? I have 225 credits. I need the money. I'm surprised that the Queequeg guy didn't seem to have a problem with me just entering his apartment and then taking all of his stuff. Who's shooting me? Who's shooting me and why? Oh, that guy is still up there. That guy is still up there, I see. Well, I don't even care because I can just heal with my friend. Oh, but I'm getting irradiated too. No, I'm not. I don't know why I was getting irradiated that one time. That was like kind of weird, right? I have to find that guy's coffee shop again. Where was that thing? This is where this happened. I like that the dead bodies are still there. That's kind of fun. I think it was like back this way somewhere. Yeah, here we go.
The coffee's destroyed.
Yeah? All of it?
They'll have to replace the entire inventory.
Good work, Tarsus lady. Here's your compensation. I wonder what lucky corporations get to hire the Tarsus grads.
I'm afraid the school keeps its industry contracts classified, even from us.
I would expect as much, considering the hostile business climate. Anyone get hurt earlier tonight during the bombing, or whatever it was?
Some scientists.
Anyone get
It's more
hurt?
like a raid.
No.
Interesting. The Order doesn't usually get tangled up in corporate rivalries.
Well, thanks for the credits. I'd better be going.
Please be a lot of credits. 300, that's good. That's enough though. We can pay for the plane. How do I get out of here? Okay, apparently this game is 20 years after the events of the first game. So it's only 20 years later. That's not that bad. Or that's not that distant, I guess. Oh, I can keep that. Okay, well, got the fire extinguisher now. I thought I was just gonna like throw that or like activate it. Well, the original game is 2001, so it's 24 years old, or 23, turning 24 this year. That's pretty retro. 24 years before 2001 was like, what? Like 1977? Oh. Oh.
Like my brother Danny. Cleans the bots that
Don't like the sound of that.
how would he get to work without the inclinator?
He cleans cleaner bots?
I guess they never invented a bot that cleans other bots.
Where am I going now?
Well, they will.
Oh yeah, we still have to get the plane back. Like, he still won't fly me because he needs his plane back. Yeah, we have to kill the security force now. I should have just gotten... I don't know how to get extra money, though, so I kind of couldn't have just gotten his debt paid off, because then I wouldn't have been able to... I wouldn't have been able to afford the flight after, so I kind of have to do it this way. Yeah, for sure. I'm not really sure of any types of games that have been invented since 2001 that wouldn't have been possible in 2001. VR? I guess so. I guess so. VR is such a meme, dude. I cannot care about VR at all. I feel like for some reason whenever they do like the whenever they do one of like the Sony Nintendo Directs, they always have an entire segment dedicated to PSVR games. And like, can you name a single PSVR game? Like, truly they must. I mean, maybe they know the financials better than I do, but like, I just feel like any game put out for like PlayStation VR is like, you are sending that game out to die, my friend. That game is not. Oh shit, I'm out of ammo. Oh, is that what it is? Because so I don't know what the endings to the original game are, but I did see a thing earlier in the game where a guy was like, JC Denton caused the Great Collapse, therefore I must control the economy to prevent JC Denton from doing that ever again or something. And it was just like, alright, well I guess the Great Collapse ending is canon then, but maybe that's not how it works. Why are you shooting me? Why are you shooting me? I think we're gonna have to do invisibility plus crowbar them to death. I think that's gonna be the strat. Well, like, this route up just sucks because of this creature. This thing just, like, kills you immediately. Dude, let me in. Dude, let me in. Okay. We got him. So where is the food? It's just like the food stacks. For some reason it's listed as candy bar. We can also just do this. Okay. Who just did that? I think I lose this fight. Yeah, I should have used the shotgun there. Get off the elevator quicker. They take so long to, like, get off the elevator. Or get off the, that's not an elevator, that's a ladder. I am dumb. Alright, that's that. Now let's get the shotgun on. Get the cloak going again. Alright. That's pretty good. That's still not all of them, though. Apparently. Apparently that's still not all of them. Partially depleted ammo clip, we take those. What? What? Oh, turret. Hangar entrance. Travel to the hangar. Wait, so did I feel like I've locked myself into having to kill like 500 guys here in order to progress the game. I would have rather just found a way to make money, you know? NG Resonance is an international pop star. Okay. Like, now I feel like I have to kill everybody, and this is gonna be really annoying.
Wait a sec. Uh-oh. Take a look.
I really don't have the firepower for this.
This is murder. Oh my god.
Maybe I should have bought that like melee strength thing. So that I could just like chuck rocks at these people to kill them, or like these crates or whatever. That barely heals. But yeah, I'm out of ammo now. Who just... From where? Oh, hi. Like, this guy not gonna drop any ammo at all. Yeah, there's like 4 of us. There's like 4 guys I have to kill. This is completely impossible. I have no idea what to do. This kinda seems completely impossible.
Putting my training to work.
We're not in the clear yet, so no grab at.
I might have to leave and go find a way to get more ammo. I mean, even with more ammo, I don't know that I can do this. I would have to get very lucky for them to not kill me. Maybe if I... The game does have a difficulty setting. I don't know that I can change it in the middle of a playthrough. Oh, I can. Alright, yep. Yep, fuck that. I am a firm believer that the shotgun at point blank should kill, and if I have to play on easy to make that the case, then so be it. I'm still dead here. I still can't do it. I don't know why. When they say take out Sophia's security, like, what the hell does that even mean? Because I've killed, like, 8 guys. Do they want me to kill every single guy in, like, the apartment complex and back here? Because, like, that didn't do it. As far as I know, that really should have been everyone. Like, now I'm gonna die to a little robot guy. Yeah, I can't see shit. The screen is pretty much completely black. Here's an elevator, or a ladder. I'm not sure this game has brightness settings. Let me check that. Oh, okay, here we go. Dude, you can really fuck up what this game looks like. Crystal clear. I think I might have to go back to the repair bot in the funicular and have him heal me. Am I not going to be able to get out of here? Did I just, like, actually trap myself? It's very possible that I've screwed myself over here. Also, I'm gonna turn this back down. I'm gonna turn this back down just a little bit, though, honestly. I think we might still keep this with, like, a massively cranked up gamma, because otherwise I just cannot see anything. There are those that revere the Inclinator as a symbol of connectedness between Upper and Lower Seattle. But those living in the shadow of the platform city know it is a myth. The Inclinator divides more than it connects. It ensures that only a select few can pass over the gap between between the haves and the have-nots. I'm not sure I've ever seen that spelled with an E. That really threw me. Wait, and the have-nots? That's also... Wait. That's just how you spell have? That is just how you spell have. I'm really stupid. I don't know. I can't read. Look, I never learned how to read, okay? It guards against the wrong kind of person traveling into the bright, clean streets of Upper Seattle. I might be stupid. Well, I feel like, I mean, they're not dead, but maybe if I kept, like, beating them with a baton, they would die. Okay, now he's... Well, these ones are dead. This one's not dead yet. I'm not sure that you can kill them with melee. I mean, I could, like, put him somewhere where he then dies as a consequence of where I've placed him. As in, like, throw him off of this. I don't know if there's a fire I can put him in. That's the only unconscious one. All the others are dead. Oh, this one's also unconscious. Let's just go ahead and throw him over the balcony and see if he dies down there. The fucking ladders are so bad. How am I supposed to get on that ladder again? I genuinely don't know how to get back down. Okay, is that... Because I'm... As far as I can tell, I think there might be one guy left. I think there might be one guy left. Down here. I don't know. I don't see him down there. There might be one guy left on that floor down there. But like... I'm pretty sure the security's mostly taken out at this point. I should have just paid off the debt. It would have saved me like an hour of trying to figure this out. Search, don't care. Hire pilot, don't care. Get the... Defeat Sack and her security force. Wait, I could help Queequeg too. Hack zoning database. Hack the civic manager's computer in the WTO terminal. I actually don't even think I can do that. I don't think I can hack. Damn it. Next time I get past this turret, I'm gonna save. I think I might have an EMP grenade I can throw, actually. This seems like a waste. This seems like a waste. But patience level rapidly decreasing for this game. Did it work? I guess so. There was ammo here somewhere. I was beating up one of the unconscious guys, and then I found out that there was some ammo next to him. Yeah. It's only like one shot, but it might be enough. I'm gonna save. We're gonna find out if saving actually, like, saves. And you know what? I'm gonna save in a new slot, just in case I have to undo all of this. I really can't figure out how to get onto a ladder. Okay, it does just mean, like, properly saved. Okay, not dead. Man, this game is so ugly with the... I'm turning the gamma down a bit more. This is... I can see, which is nice. But... Oh, all the gamma turned itself back up. No wonder it looks like crap. Here, we'll do this. How's this? That's a little bit more reasonable. Yeah, there's still one guy. Currently can't figure out why. I mean, there's some major skill issue happening here on my part. But also, this game sucks. That's just a full refill. Nice.
That sounded better not be enough.
Okay. There we go. That was the last guy.
Now go to the Greasel Pit bar and find Sid Black. I bet he will be happy to take you to Mako.
Does he have ammo? No. Game's honestly running pretty good in this area. Weirdly, like, the worst performing part of the game was the very first room we were in. Like, when the facility you're in gets attacked, that entire section was just like 10 FPS, really bad. It's been kind of a little bit okay since then. Pay no attention to when I hit the guy with the shotgun and the entire game froze up for like a second. That counts as okay still, I guess. No, the freeze whenever I shoot someone is not on your end. That is actually the game freezing. I think it's because, like, the effect of the shotgun muzzle flash is too close to the camera. Stuff like that tends to really make games collapse.
No active weapons in the Greasel Pit.
Go ahead.
Thanks. There's...
I took care of the people guarding your jet. You won't have any trouble taking it back.
Cracking good work. Then I'll see you at the landing pad. You can pay me when you're ready to fly.
And the landing pad is where? My bird.
One scratch on her and someone's gonna pay.
Well, people who stole it are super dead, so I think maybe we're just going back to where I just was. Someone's gonna pay, as I've killed like 10 people point blank with a shotgun. I think they paid. Oh wait, meet at Jet. Heron's Loft landing pad. Yep, we're just going right back to where I came from. This is a lot of loading. I will say, normally I don't care much about load screens. This little section here, this back and forth between Heron's Loft and the bar, this is a lot of loading. And this is from hard drive too, so this is faster than it would have been. It would have been worse than this. That one room from Chronicles of Riddick. Which room was that one room? Come on. Come on. Okay.
Where to? Going rate minus 20%.
I got your jet back. Isn't that good enough?
I gotta at least break even if I'm gonna burn fuel. That rate includes covert placement, curb drops, hostile pickups. The flyers charge less but don't deliver. Bunch of sods in my opinion.
You better not rip me off.
There was someone else I could have hired for this. I might not have had to do this whole thing. Alright, Mako Ballistics Facility.
The Mako Ballistics Facility north of the city.
Or Mako, or whatever. One Tapioca J. McCready. Am I J? There are no J's in any part of my name, sorry.
See, I dropped my birds on the curb. You're on the roof of the Mako Ballistics main complex. I got you past the bots and surveillance downstairs.
You will first gain entry to the main
It was S for Spike Vegeta. That's true, I am Spike Vegeta.
so expect automated surveillance and armed guards.
I guess maybe because I paid up, I get to start on the roof instead of down there. That's a thing. Who could it be? Who's the imposter Spike Vegeta?
Looks like it's gone, whatever it was.
How do I?
That's
Oh.
a bit unusual.
Well, I'm just dead. There's no... I sort of expected there to be some healing. There was that one heal bot at the start of the game, and we haven't seen another for like 2 hours. Man, before I left, I honestly should have, you know what I should have done? When did I last save? I really should have gone to that one bot that I do know about. I should have gone and gotten that thing to heal me. So that I would enter here at full HP. I kind of forgot about that. Might have to go back a couple minutes.
Entry to the main complex. Mako Ballistics is a very inward-looking, distrustful enterprise, so expect automated surveillance and armed guards.
Nope. Yeah, okay, let's actually do that. This is completely hopeless. This is completely hopeless if I don't go do that. I think I'm gonna have to get down the ladder again. Or, wait, where am I and what am I doing? Hire pilot, liberate jet. This is before I shot that guy. Okay, hang on. I missed. We're just gonna have to not miss. I'm just gonna have to not miss that shot.
Wonder if I should better not be in
What? That That probably should have killed him. I think it has to be a headshot. I think we gotta aim up a little. I don't really want to use... There we go. I could have just used the, could have just used the energy refill, but I didn't want to. Well, I mean, look at my health, Pixel. That's the problem here. My health is not very good. And yeah, I think it is. I think it is. Because that guy wouldn't have died otherwise. Water fountains can heal you for 1 HP. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Damn it. There's a guy guarding the elevator up to where the healing is. That's the problem. I just need that guy to not kill me. I don't think there's anything I can do to just, like, beat him to death. Like, I don't think this will work.
Hurt me? I hurt you times two.
Hold up, did I get him? I got him. Let's go. Just have to flinch him like it's old school RuneScape.
Operation normal. Repairing damage. Finished.
This is the only one that I know of in the game, so I have to keep coming back here. Yeah, the first one we saw was all the way back at Tarsus, and I don't think I can get back into Tarsus. Like, I'm not sure that we're going back there. But I wouldn't want to anyway. This guy's more convenient.
No active weapons in the Greasel pit.
Go ahead.
Thanks.
I took care of the people guarding.
Cracking good work. My bird.
Whenever I see something like this in a game, where there's a guy who's like, sorry, no weapons beyond this point, I feel like there has to be a way to smuggle weapons past him, like an intended way. Like, that's just part of it. Alright. This should be like best possible scenario for this. Full HP, full energy.
I got your job.
I gotta at least break it.
You better
No worries, hon.
take me to the Mako.
Squeeze. See, I drop my birds on the curb. You're on the roof of the Mako Ballistics main complex. I got you past the bots and surveillance downstairs.
You will first gain entry to the main complex. Mako Ballistics is a very inward-looking, distrustful enterprise, so expect automated surveillance and armed guards. That's the main entrance. You'll either need the access code or explosives to get inside.
This is just a scouting mission to figure out what does this level even look like. That's the goal right now. Oh wait, is this a... Yo. Hell yeah. I mean, do these guys just, like, infinitely heal? Because, like, if so... Perfect. I'll save then. Screw it. That no longer just a scouting mission. I will actually save.
This is a security alert. We have information on a possible external threat to this campus. As always, discuss your work with no one outside the company. Communicate electronically only on the Mako network. And starting now, no visitors. Our automated systems won't care whether it's a suicide bomber or your grandma. Be safe. Now let's make a great weapon.
Now let's make a great weapon. Now let's steal everything on this shelf because it's good.
Don't tell me. You're one of them big city reporters. Think she's gonna sweet-talk the management into giving her a peek at the new weapon.
How does the groundskeeper know about a classified prototype?
I was in on a consultation. That sucker they built shoots through walls. I'm supposed to keep an eye on the ecological impacts and not go too close to the rear of the complex.
I'd really like to see it.
Well, they only
So far, the war has been very visible. I'm not really sure why the game is called Invisible War. I don't have that kind of money.
hear this from me, but in case you want some spending money, the employee ATM is in Cargo Bay 02 across the court.
I hate these little creatures. I hate these little creatures.
Too dangerous.
We're gonna have problems now. Wait, who's even shoot? Oh, they can get up here? Well, I'm just like fucked now. Now the healing thingy's being guarded. I don't really have anything for that.
Campus-wide policy remains in effect. No visitors.
SSC means business, loser.
Huh. Roof access this way. Well, I'm assuming I'm going to die. I'm just running around trying to figure out what to do before I die. That's my goal. Wait, this door has a strength of 2? Does that mean I can just, like... There's a concept of lock strength that I don't quite understand, but I think the red bar means that technically there should be some way to just break the lock. Instead of using all of my multi-tools on this door that probably doesn't even lead anywhere.
Good work. You found an alternate way in.
Oh. Okay, well this works. This works then. You just don't even have to do any of that.
So the Order hired you to kill the chief scientist on the Magrail project. A pretty way to do business. The WTO prefers that you spare the scientist and instead upload the gun schematics to our Seattle headquarters. By law, all innovations must be registered and patented through one of our offices.
Whoa. Alright.
Come on out. You scared?
Get back here. I'm serious.
I have an idea. If I, like, have this box in front of me and then I crouch...
Come on out. You scared?
Okay, no. That idea is not working.
Checking this out.
That idea is not working. Yeah, if I had like a big box, I was wondering if we could maybe use it as cover. To service tunnels.
That's strange.
Nope. I just don't even know where I'm going. I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going right now. Yeah, I am playing as Girl Deus Ex. Which I didn't know was going to be an option. Dude, that was all my ammo and he's just fine. He's just completely fine. Screw you, man. Where even am I? Okay, I'm here. This is going to be the service tunnels that they said. It just feels like there's no winning. Like, I can come down here. And then it's like, okay, well. Oh, wait, is the spider bot up there, actually? Never mind, then. I thought the spider bot that was talking was gonna be down here in this, like, channel. Never mind, there is winning, and I am winning. Here's the new code to the weapons test facility. Oh, perfect. Well, they said that robots are, like, not very affected. Not very / not affected by regular bullets. You need, like, EMP bullets and stuff, which I just don't really have much of. If I have any at all, I don't even know. So... Yeah, I think you can kill them without that stuff, but it's like... They said it was gonna be much harder if I didn't have that stuff, so I don't wanna be wasting my very limited supply of bullets on that.
Can I help you?
Are you the one who designed the mag rail?
Chief engineer. How'd you get down here?
I wandered off the tour.
There's
So your
just a
custom design
security
weapons for
person
this
standing
so-called
right there.
Templars?
Talk to sales. I just built the thing. Don't ask me why we want to arm a bunch of bigots. Genetic purists.
Doesn't sound like you believe in your work.
If the Templars are so appalled by body modification, what do they plan to do with 50,000 magnetic pulse firearms, hmm?
What if I wanted to take a look at the prototype?
Doesn't matter much to me. Sure, take a look. Go over to the weapon case and get ready to press that button. Meanwhile, I'll unlock the controls from the safety of my office. No offense, but I'm not standing out in the open while a stranger is fingering the trigger of the mag rail.
Thanks. I promise not to break it.
Just wait.
The goal is to kill this guy. I didn't realize that until now. Hang on. Order. Kill the scientist in charge of the Magrail program. This will end his research and make it impossible to access his prototype, at least for the time being. Or press access panel button to open the Magrail case. Head scientist will unlock the controls. Upload a Magrail weapon, blah blah blah. I don't care about the WTO. We're just gonna kill this guy and make a run for it, I think. I have no ammo. I can't kill. Ah, ammo. Alright, bye. I missed. He didn't die. Now he's dead. Now I'm dead.
How are you?
There we go.
And you will be rewarded. Praise order. Praise your loyalty. Now back on the trail of Dr. Nassif. Our
Now we
investigators have
cloak.
traced your contacts to the biolab.
Ah, no, the robot still sees me. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to make it out of here. Yeah, maybe that's an option. I feel like as soon as I kill him, they're just gonna alert. But we'll try it. I'll follow him to the office.
How are you?
And then beat him quietly. It's a funny turn of phrase. We're gonna beat him quietly. Alright. Might have actually worked. Well, I mean, we didn't get the... He's not dead. He's not dead. We gotta finish the job. I don't think they were alerted. No, they were totally alerted by that. Hello? Why is my shotgun not... I don't know what was happening there. Yeah, exactly, Theo. You never heard the song, Killing Him Softly? There you go, that's what she was singing about. Search the biolab on the second floor for clues to Dr. Nassif's whereabouts. Use the ground floor elevator.
The plasmids for the neonatal experiment are off the charts again. Can you give me a hand with them?
Alright. There we go. Easy. I've got the firing squad set up right down the elevator. Okay. Okay. I think Splinter Cell was better. Yeah, possibly. Very possible. I think I had more direction when I was playing Splinter Cell. I've sort of spent the last 3 hours feeling very clueless. That's kind of my fault, but I don't know. I don't know how the hell you complete this level without killing anybody. You have to be some kind of like... I don't even know.
Killing one scientist isn't going to end this project. Someone else will just take on the development now, and without the WTO regulation, it will be very easy for them to sell the mag rail to the...
Alright, where's the elevator?
What was that?
Investigating specific threat. Threat detected. Target acquired. Current human enemy. Compensating.
This is what I've been waiting for.
Attention. Your survival probability.
Where's the elevator? I'm just looking for the elevator. Stop shooting me. I don't think I do want to go that way. I don't think I... Hang on. Search the biolab on the 2nd floor. For clues, use the ground floor elevator. I don't think anyone ever said they gave me a map of this place. Also, the maps kind of suck, but I don't think I even have one. Well, the sign said advanced weapons research. There's weapon lab and advanced weapons research, neither of which are the biolab. No, that's all we got. A picture of the plane.
Whatever the order may say, you're just a mercenary, not a hero.
We've got trouble.
Killing one scientist isn't going to end this
Advanced weapons development.
take on the development now, and without the WTO regulation, it will be very easy for them to sell the mag rail to the wrong people.
Process engaging.
Oh, well here it is, but there's a key code required. There's a key code required, and I don't have the tools required to just skip it. So, yeah, I have to find that key code, I guess. Also, man, there's just like I don't see how you do stealth here when there's robots and guys. Like, no matter what kind of stealth tech I'm using, it's not enough. Not a gas grenade. Single organic target. Not useful. Maybe the code was in the lab somewhere. Why does this keep happening? What? What is happening that causes my jump to turn into a crouch? What? I'm just trying to get... There's a thingy up there. Energy cell A to pick up. Come on, give me the energy cell. There we go.
Dr. Manis, we recognize that someone of your stature at Mako Ballistics is involved.
Whatever the order may say, you're just a mercenary, not a hero. Killing one scientist isn't going to end this project. Someone else will just take on the development now, and without the WTO regulation, it will be very easy for them to sell the Magro to the wrong people.
Stuck on the elevator. Or ladder, or whatever. Come on, I'm just completely stuck. Okay, there we go. How are you seeing me? I cloaked. Cheater. Ah, damn it. Maybe in there. I haven't been in that room. Maybe there's something interesting in there.
Whatever the order may say, you're just a mercenary, not a hero. Killing one scientist isn't going to end this project. Someone else will just take on the development now, and without the WTO regulation, it will be very easy for them to sell the Magro to the wrong people.
Healing, a gun that I don't need. Data cube, biolab. Okay, so we did have to get in here. That was correct. This lightweight and effective high-energy weapon affords you the ability to shoot through most walls. Hell yeah.
This is a security alert. We have information on a possible external threat to this campus. As always, discuss your work with no one outside the company. Communicate electronically only on the Mako network. Starting now, no visitors. Our automated systems won't care whether it's a suicide bomber or your grandma. Safe. Now let's make a great weapon. Tracking infrared disturbance.
Oh shit. I'm not really sure that I'm going the right way. Now I'm getting blasted by a spider. And I'm over here, which did nothing for me.
Process investigating specific threat. Readiness level maximum.
Alright, well, I'm using tons of resources. My health sucks. My energy sucks, but I did make it. I feel like they're gonna make me backtrack out of here later, which really... Ugh. They're totally gonna do it.
Dr. Nassif said to...
I heard you talking about Dr. Nassif.
This is a private laboratory. State your business.
I'm interested in contacting her. I was told that I could find her here.
You were mistaken.
I'm from the Tarsus program. Dr. Nassif would want me to be taken back into custody.
Tarsus? Oh well, we don't know anything about the trials. Don't tell me there's been an escape. I warned Dr. Nassif. I said that if she wasn't careful, they'd end up with a J.C. Denton on their hands. I guess you're here to wipe us out, like J.C. Denton wiped out the people who ran his trials. Well, we aren't as diabolical as MJ-12 was. I hope you aren't planning to trigger another collapse.
I haven't played the first game. There were trials?
I mean, between the Tarsus experiments and the initial biomod research.
Not that I know of, but Dr. Nassif did give me a strange reply when I mentioned the...
What happened to UNATCO?
She said that in the life sciences, one should never be surprised when the snake swallows its own tail. Just like her to flaunt her position.
A pretty cryptic comment.
Enough talk. You've put us in danger by coming here.
Sorry, just trying not to get left behind.
Talk to the Chicago project director. He's on the other side of the biolab. I'm pretty sure he ran the trials, but he doesn't tell us much.
We interrogated one of Captain Lamar's people. She said that the scientists in this laboratory are the ones who smuggled Dr. Nassif and her colleagues out of the city. See if you can find a clue to Dr. Nassif's whereabouts in the lab director's office.
Okay, so the scientists won't kill me, but the security here is still, like... They still want me dead. Well, we didn't heal at all between Portland and the Mako facility either. Like that seemed like it would be a big break, where it's like, okay, now's when they heal me, but they didn't do it.
This is a private laboratory.
I'm interested in I'm from the Tarsus.
So I think that this game will just never heal you. You gotta do it yourself.
She said that in the just like
a pretty
enough talk.
Sorry.
Talk to the Chicago
We interrogated one of Captain Lamar's people. She said that the scientists in this laboratory are the ones who smuggled Dr. Nassif and her colleagues out of the city. See if you can find a clue to Dr. Nassif's whereabouts in the lab director's office.
Lab director's office, okay. Feel like it'll have to. I don't share your optimism. I really don't.
Hey, I'm checking this out. They don't pay me enough to chase this stuff down.
What, why? Oh, that's like a... So I thought that was like a... Oh, I should have saved. Shoot, I meant to save... Wait, did I save? I meant to save so I wouldn't have to watch that cutscene again, because it was really long. I think I saved. "20 years ago, J.C. Denton caused the collapse by shutting down the Area 51 Aquinas router that linked the world's communication channels." Oh, okay. Makes perfect sense. Whoa. Speaking of Area 51, little gray men confirmed. Specimen X07, A. Lamau.
Sounds like the real thing. Hey! Gotta do something fast.
Those guys were in the original game. Dude, this is working. I'm gonna save. This is working great. Are they all dead? I guess they're just dead. Awesome. Here's the code to the director's office. Love to see it. Thank you. How visible is the war? So far very visible. I've killed like 100 guys.
Huh? I'm leaving.
Diagnostic corpus updated daily.
Oh, are you a heal bot? Yes, reassemble my tissues.
No need to get hostile. This is it. Don't push me any further.
Please come reassemble my tissues.
Repairing wounds. Status recharging.
There's one of those in there. Speaking of that, I think I do have one of those. Well, how can I tell how many I have? Wait, decreased energy drain. That sounds really good. How can I tell? Oh, I don't think I have any. That's why. That's why it's all grayed out. I don't actually have any of the like biomods canister thingies. Of course they've put lasers here. Okay, that's not like a window I can jump through. Of course I can be shot through it though.
Just confirming my departure. No contact from Cairo yet. I don't
Cairo?
know what to do if headquarters gets hit as well. More after I arrive in Egypt.
So Apostle Corps has some sort of home base in Cairo. I guess we know where you're going to find your next target. Your pilot will be waiting for you on the road.
Sir. Sir.
Biological restoration in progress. Failed to complete operation.
Damn it. A little closer to the wall, please. No. Why does he have to operate right in front of the turret?
Repairing wounds. Out of service. Batteries recharging.
Dude.
Biological restoration in progress. Status recharging.
Oh my god. Is he like dead? Did I use up his healing? Is that a thing?
Repairing wounds. Out of service. Batteries recharging.
I think he's done. Well, whatever. Everyone in the entire facility is pretty much dead, so hopefully I can just walk out of here. The goal is to just leave, right? Yeah, meet your pilot on the roof to leave for Cairo. Go back down through the main facility. This might be slightly annoying because I don't have energy to get around the mechs, but I can just give myself energy if I really need it. And we'll hit up the, or we'll try to hit up the, like, free energy bot on the way out as well. Ah. Yeah, like, we've got a problem. We've got a problem. It's this guy. I think I literally just, like, waited for him to turn around or something. Alright. Now I have to remember what the deal with this was. Like, how do I get out of here? How did I ever get in here in the first place? Like, I remember that I came through this way. Exit. Alright, we're gonna try to heal up before leaving. That guy better not charge me 400 bucks to leave. I have no idea how I would make money in this map. That doesn't really seem like a thing.
My jet's already on the roof and primed for takeoff. See, you can always count on Sid Black for a time.
We got a guy guarding my secret exit.
My jet's already on the roof and primed for takeoff.
Okay, that's enough.
You can always count on
You're
Sid
going
Black for a time.
That's it.
Is he not dead? Oh, there's gas here. That's what's... Right, I remember that going there. That stupid, like, gas can. I remember. That, like... I was, like, shooting someone or something, and it blew up, and it flew into this corner. Hey, Bush. This game sucks. I think I probably don't dislike it for the same reason Deus Ex fans dislike it. But this game does suck. They're correct. Well, it's not that my goal is to play it in a shoot-only way. It's just that, like, this game does... I don't know. I'm not really seeing how stealth is possible in this game. That's what it is. Let's see. I think binoculars suck. We're gonna dump these. Give me the multi-tool. How did I find this door? Aw, shit. This map's gonna be really annoying, isn't it? This exterior that I somehow got through the first time. I was like running around the exterior and it was fine, but I don't know. I'm just not really sure how stealth is possible. Like, this guy is just standing there. What do they want me to do about that?
You can always count on Sid Black for a timely extraction.
I don't really know where I am anymore. I don't know how to get to the exit. Well, I've been beating people with sticks a bit in this game, but it takes like 12 hits from the stick to do anything. So it's not really viable unless, like, certain, like, it's sometimes viable. There are sometimes vents. I think I'm gonna save again. After picking up this multi-tool, I'm sick of dealing with this. I could just take that ladder up, and then we'd probably be in there. Because I'm pretty sure that the exit, or the way I initially came in, is directly above where I'm at right now. But these lasers are here. The, like, unleash the fart gas lasers are guarding that. I think I might just have to use an energy refill, unfortunately. I don't see another way through this.
Signal pattern match highly probable. Ah, come on! What? That got my attention. I'm gone!
Where'd that guy go? There he is. Yeah, the multi-tool does disable the lasers, but I only have one of those, because I burn through them really fast. I don't really want to save that I did that. Like, I feel like energy refills are gonna be the most valuable thing. That's like the most valuable resource in the game. Wait, how did I get down here in the first place? Hold up. I might have to disable the lasers. I don't see any other way of even getting back up there. This might be required, and that's why there's just a multi-tool sitting on the floor in plain sight. Essentially, yes. Yeah, it even refunded me the thing, so like... I don't know. I guess it's fine. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's any other way up here. That was all, like, self-contained, right? Like that. That's just the hallway that I was just in. Here's the thing leading down. I think they put that multi-tool on the floor there because you need one to get out of here. It's the only way. Alright, well that was a shit show.
Cairo.
Lovely. I need to get out of town too. Get in.
Alright, I'm ready.
Alright. Now we're in Cairo. Hey, there's a heal guy.
For first class. New Cairo Arcology, Flight Bay 23. Eye of the Pyramid. I even set
Wait, hold up. If there's a repair guy literally just sitting here, we can load an old save and then multi-tool straight up here and then not have to spend one of my energy refills.
It'll take you to the main Arcology concourse. From there, you can reach the coffee shop or the elevator to the mosque.
Sure thing.
Don't mess around too long though, or I'll have...
Hold up. Hold up, we're actually going to take a second to do this because I care that much. Now that I know that this is the only way to do this. Yeah, there's something like bugged out about weapons sometimes where they just don't display correctly.
Huh? I think something's going on. Here we go.
Like I'll switch to one and it won't actually get switched to.
Where next?
Cairo.
Lovely.
Alright.
You can, but it seems that you need some kind of biomod installed, and it has to be a black market one, which costs $1,000. And I don't know how to get those outside of like, well, I don't know, but it seems that you require some kind of upgrade. Like if you've got, where is it? It's one of these. Here it is. It requires a black market canister, which I've never found any of, and it enables you to hack computers. Otherwise, you just can't do it, I guess.
How's that for first class? New Cairo Arcology, Flight Bay 23. Eye of the Pyramid. I even set you up with a pass for entering and leaving the Arcology.
Thanks.
Take care of your business, then find me at Pequod's Coffee on 107. We'll negotiate a fee for the next hop.
How do I get there?
To reach the other levels of the Arcology, exit the air terminal and take the ramp to the elevator.
Ramp to the elevator to the main concourse.
From there, you can reach the
Sure thing.
Don't mess around too long though, or I'll have...
Alright, heal me.
Finished.
Loyal Seeker, your next objective is to help us find Dr. Nassif. She comes from a poor family in a plague-stricken village outside the ecology walls. You'll have to make your way to level 108. Billy is waiting for you in the mosque that separates the New Cairo ecology from the village. She'll be coordinating the operation.
So I guess you've gone rogue on us. It's not too late to show some loyalty.
It's not too late. I feel like this was a thing in Human Revolution as well when I played that. Where it's just like no matter how much we don't do one of the faction's missions, they're still like, it's not too late if you want to do a mission for us after we've like killed 100 of their men. Like there's no sense of loyalty. They'll if you want to do something for them, then they'll accept your help even after you've done like 10 missions for the order. I thought that this was just going to be like a normie city. Are these guys... Okay, they don't want to shoot me. Cool.
Living in the comfort of a WTO ecology, it's easy to take for granted all the theory and work that went into constructing these living spaces.
The theory that went into constructing the living spaces. I think we're in a giant-ass pyramid. Look at the edge of this thing. I think there's oldcity.jpg out there, and then we're in a giant-ass pyramid. Well, I'm just trying to find the ramp out of here. I'm not trying to go to a Templar-only zone. I'm just, aha. No. No, apparently this is just nothing. An arcology, which is a theoretical... Yeah, I wasn't sure what that word meant. A theoretical megastructure that's basically a whole city in one building. I've never heard that before. A lot of theory went into building it. I gotta dump some of this crap. The flare is probably useless. Realistically, I'm never using that fire extinguisher. I feel like the gas grenade is probably never getting used. Self-assembles into a spider bot. Will attack the nearest enemy. Detonates after a brief duration. I'll keep that for now, but that's dubious whether or not I'm going to use that. I like how far you can throw things in this game. Check this out. All the way to the other end of the hallway. A Deus Ex lady has strong throwing arms. Yeah, can't pick up the sofa though. Well, that's like... Oh, cool, a safe combination in Bay 24. Yeah, that sounds, Well, here's the lock to Bay 24. 6,500 foot tall. Well, how tall is, like... How tall is I don't know how tall a normal tall building is in feet. Okay, the Empire State Building is 1250. So, no. 6,500 feet's not happening. Can I not hack that? Oh, come on. How tall is the Bass Pro Shop in Memphis? Probably not that tall. Bass Pro Shop's pyramid. It is 321. So, imagine something 20 times larger than the Memphis Bass Pro Shop's pyramid. Yeah, we'd have to start digging. Half of it would have to be underground. I think, well, how tall is the tallest building? I think it's called the Burj Al Khalifa. Height. 2717. No Al, just Khalifa. So yeah, to get 6,500 or feet, you'd have to build most of it underground.
They're making us do security drills at the academy.
Oh, this game runs like shit. Just trying to walk around and I can't. I'm trying to be funny, I'm just trying to pick up this soy. Basically holes several hundred feet deep to live in a dystopian hellscape of no sunlight. Yeah. Well, my last apartment kind of was a dystopian hellscape of no sunlight. Fortunately, I have windows now, but...
Fellow WTO citizens, look about you at the splendor of the WTO enclaves. You enjoy a higher standard of living than anyone else in the world. Know this, such prosperity is not a product of corruption, and I am injured by the accusations against my office in Cairo.
Yeah, okay, suit man.
The WTO handpicks cities for incorporation and citizens for membership. These are like citizens that choose.
Well, they said go to... Okay, yeah. It's an order mosque.
Notice that the village has been decimated by a disease called Plague 11, thanks to WTO indifference.
Plague 11?
Dr. Nassif comes from a poor family in the area. If you and Billy help the locals, maybe they will put you on her trail.
Okay.
The mosque is a weapons-free zone. To enter, you must submit to a deactivation procedure. I'll transmit the encrypted safety lock byte codes to freeze all your weapons in or on your person.
Okay.
Thank you for your compliance with these regulations.
Okay, that's counted as vice. Pack of cigarettes. Maybe harmful to your health. Maybe. That might be like an energy refill or something. If food is like a generic health refill, give soy. Dude, that's like the 4th pair of binoculars I've found. I don't care. Energy refill, credits, 2 energy refills, and whatever that thing is. But it costs 2 multi-tools. I feel like that's kind of bad. That's pretty cool.
I don't believe we've met.
Lumen and Saman from the
Well, I think,
My pleasure.
where
I was
does...
hoping one of Billy's former classmates would show up.
Tell me about this epidemic.
The air is full of toxic nanite debris.
Where did Dreamfall the longest journey take place?
Dragging in more villagers. A pretty pitiful sight.
What are we supposed to do?
As far as I'm concerned, it's not our problem.
Yeah, Casablanca in
She
Morocco.
told me to send you into the Medina, the village, to talk to the Omar in their hideout. Supposedly, they say that the WTO has technology to clean up the nanites, but won't use it.
That's quite a claim.
Well, apparently they can get you inside an arcology facility where there's proof. Personally, I'm not going to waste my time saving the planet until we figure out where Dr. Nassif is hiding.
High Augur Chen is a fine seeker. She has a strong heart, but a strong heart often runs contrary to a seeker's purpose.
Do you think Dr. Nassif is still in Cairo?
We have good reason to believe that Apostle Corps' headquarters are in Cairo.
So why am I looking for Dr. Nassif anyway?
Hey, I almost forgot. Here's something Chen
I think I sort of
that Mako guy.
Thanks. Just making
lost sight of that at some point.
Scientist at a time.
Right. Carry on, Alex.
History moves in fits and starts. Obviously, you're too young to remember pre-collapse society. I watched
Look at this character model.
vanish during 2 minutes on the evening news.
Destruction. That's easy. But Her Holiness and Chairman Dumier think they can reunify the planet with a simple decree.
The faithless are easy to manipulate politically. And remember, the faithless are the majority. We should not forget to
That
tell
lifeless stare.
if a man does not submit to faith, he will desire a firm, tyrannical shape for society.
It's not too late to reform the church.
Perhaps I will find out when I get to Trier.
Alrighty, I'm gonna stop here for today. What am I even supposed to be doing next? Find the Omar and ask them about a Plague 11 cure. You can find them on the east side of the North Medina above the entrance to the mosque. Okay. Alright. That's what we'll be doing next then, I guess. Yo, good to hear it, Crazy. Let me know. You should like Discord stream it or something when it's time to finish that.